Freaking Vanilla Ice, baby. Vanilla Ice in the house. What's going on, guys? I gotta put on a little show first, even though not that many people are here to see it. I'm sure I might do it again later in the show. But let me get some stuff situated, get some people in the chat, and then we're gonna get this ball rolling. What's up? We got Shannon, Miss Carter, Good Real Hunting, Destiny. What's going on? Good to see you guys. Hopefully the rest of the stream demons can show up. Slackers, like I got any room to talk, because I ain't hardly ever around. Oh, Jason Nikes in the building. I'm sure we probably gonna disagree, but he ain't even a Halloween guy, so we don't really give a shit what Jason Nike has to say. I'm just kidding, Jason. I love you. Oh, let's let a couple more people come in here, see what's going on. How was everybody's day today, guys? It's doing all right. I was looking forward to this one. Kind of nervous, because obviously this was my first time having a guest on the show. So, just never met Filthy Dan in my life until about 10 minutes ago. And we get along good. So this should be a pretty damn fun show. Steve Merlo in the chat. What's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, Good Real Hunting. Watched H2O and H18 today. We already know which one I'm leaning towards, even though I do like them both. But I think we need to bring on the guest. Okay, Miss Carter. I know you ain't a huge Halloween fan, but maybe we'll turn you into one yet. But I think it's time that we bring on the guest for this evening, my man, my Denver Bronco brother, coming from the Mile High City in Denver, Colorado. I'm talking about Filthy Dan, ladies and gentlemen. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on?
Alive.
Oh, I can see that. My Bronco shit's all over there. Is where I got to move that Bronco shit out of the way for the horror stuff. So
right. Oh, I totally get that, man. Totally get that.
I got shit on it for my first couple videos. I had the Bronco shit sitting around, and people like to make fun of me. So
yeah, I think I was like the one nice person to you about that. I'm like, I fucking love this dude. Scott Bronco gear, sub automatically. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh shit, he's a horror reviewer too. Fuck yeah.
There you go. Horror and Broncos. Don't get better than that.
That's a two-way win right there.
Oh man, look at Brett in the chat saying go Chiefs. Nah. I hate them a lot.
Really, Brett?
I think he gotta go. I'm gonna block him. I think. Sorry, Brett, you're blocked.
I'm not gonna lie. I do think the Chiefs are probably gonna be the ones winning the Super Bowl this year again. As much as I hate to say it, their chances are much higher than ours.
Oh, no kidding. We beat the Patriots though, so that was good enough, I guess.
That is true.
Oh,
but
Jason.
Normally we wouldn't. Had it been any previous year, we would have fucking folded on that.
Oh yeah,
so
would have been Tom Brady, so of course we would have lost.
It's the only reason we lost to the Bucks.
It is.
It's like nobody loses to the Buccaneers until now.
Jason Nike, the Bears. Somehow the Bears are good. I don't understand, but whatever.
Heartland America. That's all I'm gonna say on the Bears. Like Chicago. The Bears, the Bulls.
Oh, there he is. Good Real Hunting. Chiefs and Broncos play this weekend. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
We will
And
see you there, Brett.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
No, we can't. They can't score any points. But we better stop talking about football and sports, or we're gonna lose everybody that's here.
That is true. This is not a sports show, people.
Sorry, we'll talk about this later. So, definitely on tonight's show, me and Filthy Dan here are gonna go over our top 10 Myers in the Halloween franchise. I know Miss Carter is not a fan of Halloween, but maybe by some miracle we can switch her feelings and maybe she'll grow to like it, maybe even love it, which I doubt it, but we can try.
Always trying.
You have to. I don't know how you can hate it, but whatever.
Love it or hate it, thank you for showing up, Miss Carter.
We appreciate it, and we love you for being here.
And thank you to everybody for showing up tonight. It's always great to not just be talking at dead air.
Yep, which is what I worry about every single time. So, and even though most of these people miss my introduction, so I might have to do some more Vanilla Ice a little bit later. I don't know if anybody wants to see that, but I might. Oh, let me do one thing, and then we'll get right into this bad boy. Oh, come on. Where are you? Here we go. All right. Well, thanks, Destiny. You will always try to be here. I appreciate that. So at least I'll have one person watching me talk if nobody ever shows up. And even if nobody
Demons United, man.
Even if nobody shows up, I'll probably still talk. I'll talk to myself. Wouldn't be the first time. And Shannon said,
definitely ain't gonna be the last.
No. Looks like Shannon wants me to do some more Vanilla Ice. So maybe later. Maybe later I will. Once I get my hair cut in like a week and then I get the lines put back in the side, then it'll be more close to it.
Shit, yeah, man.
But all right. So the top 10 Myers, I kind of threw this out to Filthy and wasn't very specific enough in how I wanted to have this thing done. But the way that it's going to go is we're going to rank our top 10 Myers from worst to best. Kind of the actor's portrayal and I guess probably the Myers himself within the movie. Going from obviously the shittiest to the cream of the crop. And most people's cream of the crop is probably going to be who I think it's going to be. But you never know with my list or Filthy Dan's. There could be some surprises up in here that Yin's guys are not ready for.
It could be surprise, or it could be the generic run-of-the-mill. You guys just looked up Monster Fest list and copied that.
Yep.
You never know.
All right. So since Filthy Dan is the guest tonight, I am going to let him start off with his number 10 in the rankings.
Number 10. I am ready to get shit from some of my fellow stream demons for this one, I think. But number 10 is definitely going to be Chris Durand in Halloween H2O. Most of it, a lot of it has to do with the fucking goofy ass masks that he wears. The weird walking that he does, like his walking looks fine when you capture from his shoulders up because we don't see him walking. He's got the shoulders down, but his footwork doesn't work too well, and I don't know. It was kind of hard to pick, but somebody had to be 10th place, and it was Chris Durand.
Jason, deleted from this group. Dan, I love you. You're done. Blocked. All right. I'm not gonna say I agree with your selection, but I'm fine with it. We're all horror guys. We all got our own opinions and stuff, so no reason, no worth fighting about it, obviously.
Exactly.
Probably nobody's gonna like my number 10 then. My number 10, this guy's on the list twice, obviously, so I'm talking about Tyler Mane from Halloween 2. I know the movie, a lot of people hated it. A lot of the fans hated it. I'm slowly coming around to enjoying the film. However, looks nothing like Michael Myers. Obviously, he has Chris Snyder in the chat. What's up, man?
Snyder.
It got. He doesn't even have. I don't even know. He don't got the jumpsuit on. I don't think he got that big ass baggy ass coat with the hood, and he only puts on the mask when he's gonna kill somebody, and then half the time when he's gonna kill somebody, don't really have it on anyway. So the mask is probably the main reason, because it ain't even a Michael Myers mask for the most part. It's ripped in half, and it just doesn't feel like Michael Myers to me at all. I'm not saying that, like I said, the movie's growing on me, and I love the brutality, but the Michael himself is just not. It just doesn't hit for me like the rest of them do.
Right. Yeah, I totally get that.
I know a lot of people. That's Halloween 2 starting to become a cult classic, I guess. But
yeah,
I didn't see your review
yet. Splitting people.
It's still splitting
people pretty fine.
I'm gonna watch that tomorrow at work.
Awesome.
I watched Chris's today. He likes it, I think.
Yeah, I ran into technical difficulties uploading that. Ran out of time this morning, and I was like, "Fuck!" So lunch break had to bolt ass over here and upload. Better late than never. At least it came out on a Wednesday.
Exactly.
That's all we could ask for.
See, and there he is, Chris Snyder. I like Halloween 2.
It gets too much hate, I think.
It's
just a little bit.
It's like I said, it's growing on me. I don't hate it as much as I used to, but on the other hand, when I want to watch a Halloween movie, that's not going to be the one that I'm going to pop in very often. But I give Rob Zombie props for doing what he did, and it's his vision, and that's what we get.
Right. The uniquity of it is worth praising in itself, I think.
No doubt. All right. So I guess I'll go next with my number 9. I'm going to go with one of the shittiest movies in the franchise, Dawn Shanks from Halloween 5. I don't really. If Tyler Mane in Halloween 2 had any kind of mask on, Dawn Shanks would have been last for me, because that freaking witch face mask that he wears, untucked, and fucking long ass hair, and I mean he's sneaking out of that closet at Rachel's house like he was drunk and fell asleep in the closet, and then he sneaks under the bar and like, whoop, I better get out of here. I don't want to see me. No, ain't feeling it. Michael would not do that shit. He's not. Right. The kill of Rachel was unceremonial. It had no meaning whatsoever, except for he had to leave that room to go to the next room. And what was she looking at? A picture of Jamie, I think. And
yeah, it had like a crack in the frame. Yeah, so, with scissors in the shoulder.
I mean, like, it wasn't even a butcher knife, for crying out loud. It was scissors.
Like that's not how you kill an ex-final girl. That's how you kill somebody like fucking Tina. Yeah. Who I actually kind of like, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. The only thing Tina does that pisses me off is bump it up, bump it up, bump it up. That's the only thing that pisses me off that she does, really.
I guess. Yeah. And the fact that she didn't want Jamie, she knew Jamie needed her help that night, and then she's still like, "Hey, bitch, I'm going to the party."
Yeah, that was kind of a bitch move.
I mean, it's not really her responsibility to take care of her, but
right,
it would have been a nice.
You gotta think though, like teenage girl, 1989.
Yeah,
drugs and partying everywhere. You can't resist that. At least at that time period, I am in no way condoning that kind of behavior. But
no killing. Look at that, Chris Snyder. Why the fuck was it not tucked in? I don't think we'll ever know why it wasn't tucked in. But I mean, Michael Myers, obviously, he doesn't give a shit if his mask is tucked in. I mean, if freaking one sleeve's rolled up and the other ain't rolled up, he don't really give a shit. It's more that us that cares if his fucking mask is tucked in or not.
Right.
But for fans, they tuck the damn mask in.
Oh, and yeah.
On to your number 9.
Number 9 for me. This one might be higher for some people, but number 9 is going to be Brad Lorre from Halloween Resurrection. Partially because this is the Michael that should never have been because of what had happened in H2O. And I don't know, something about his portrayal, it almost works, but whenever I get around to thinking that something feels right, he does something that just fucking sets me off, and it's like, no, this isn't Michael. Like, Michael, I don't think would be hanging out around the Myers house at this point. He'd just be fucking wandering the earth doing whatever he does. He had succeeded in his mission of killing Laurie Strode, so he should be able to, for all intents and purposes, kind of just die and wither away.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's some things I like in his portrayal. Like he does rack up some pretty cool kills in there, but I don't know. Something about the fact that he never should have been is what's really going to set him solo for me. And the mask too. The fucking looks like fucking makeup or some shit on the eyebrows, and it looks like he's wearing fucking eyeliner too.
He does. He just got back from the cosmetic store, I think. Oh shit. I agree with that one. That for damn sure. It's not very high on my ranking list either, my friend.
Awesome.
We're gonna move on from that shitty ass movie and go to your number 8.
My number 8 is going to be your number 10, Tyler Mane from Halloween 2.
Okay.
And a lot of the reasons that you threw out there are pretty damn valid. Had we not had the previously established Michael Myers, and had he been like a new character on his actual second film, this probably would have been higher, because I like the idea of a Michael just kind of walking the earth, being a homeless guy doing what he does. But in a lot of ways, when you take the whole canon into consideration, it really is a slap in the face to everything the series has been up to that point. But I don't know, there's an interesting charm to it. Again, the brutality of the kills is fucking awesome, but in a lot of ways it doesn't feel at all like Michael Myers. So
Yep, our points were pretty much identical. Just different places on the rankings.
Yeah, to answer your question though, I honestly don't remember if he wore the fucking jumpsuit. I think he had it like on under a big old fucking overcoat, like a winter coat. Because I know he had a fucking hoodie or some shit going on in there.
Yeah, he did. With that nice beard.
Oh yeah, fucking.
I mean, I talked about that in my review, and I was wrong. I guess if he's been walking around for 2 years, obviously he's gonna have a damn beard if he ain't shaven. So
right.
I wish I wouldn't have said that in my review, because obviously it makes sense why he has a beard. But I don't even think you wouldn't even have to. He wouldn't even get close enough to you to scare you, to be honest, because you would smell that stanky ass
exactly
halfway down the block. So come on.
Yep, exactly.
He would smell so bad unless he's taking a bath somewhere.
Exactly.
You walk past the local creek and he's in there with some shampoo.
Yeah, that just reminds me of fucking some Don Shanks shit though. Like imagine how bad Halloween 5 Myers must have smelled. Like,
oh yeah.
Think about that real quick.
He lived at that freaking hermit's house for a year.
Dude.
They're gonna make a movie based just on the relationship of Michael and the hermit. I can feel it.
I fucking better.
Rob Zombie should probably make that one too. There's gonna be a rape scene in that one. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that has absolutely nothing to do with the plot. Like, you take it out, it doesn't change the film at all.
I know. They could have bypassed it and it would have been all right.
Like, I watched it without it, and it doesn't seem like much has changed. What the hell, Rob Zombie?
Oh, you crazy hicks.
Oh, dude.
All right. So far, we're not too far apart. My number 8 is your number 9, Brad Lorre. Like you said, his job was done. He handed his knife over to that clown guy and was like, I'm piecing out down this hallway. And he could have went anywhere in the world he wanted to. He could have sailed the 7 seas, you know what I mean? He could have went on a plane. He could have went to Hawaii. Man, Michael Myers boarding a plane and shit like that. Crazy ass shit. He'd have to take his mask off and get in the line. You wouldn't know who he is.
Exactly.
You might as well. And before he went to see Lori, I guess he, like you said, he stopped off at his girlfriend's house or the cosmetic store, and they put some mascara on his face and eyeliner, and he looked very beautiful to go meet his sister again. I think that's what he did. I think that's what he did.
Yeah, he must have heard all the shit everyone was talking about his H2O mask. Like, I gotta be pretty.
Yep.
I ain't pretty. I ain't selling tickets.
Oh, Frank Riker, what's going on, brother?
Frank Riker, what's up, dude?
Definitely. If you have not checked out Frank Riker and Darren Sands' podcast, The Slaughtered Lamb, definitely check it out. I listened to the first episode on American Werewolf in London. It was badass. They got a new episode coming out this Sunday, so definitely check it out. It was perfect to listen to while I was working because I just popped it on and listened as I drove around. Very informative, guys, definitely for sure. Back to the resurrection, Michael. Like you said, he had some cool kills. I guess. He did do a little bit more stalking in the shadows in this one. He lurked a little bit more than previously, but I don't know. I guess it's probably the million other things in the movie that I hate that kind of ruins it for that Michael Myers to never stand a chance, to be honest with you.
Easily.
Because, but I mean, at the time when I saw the movie, when that came out in 2002, 2002, I was 14. So I was like, damn, Busta Rhymes, this is freaking badass. This is cool. But now you go back and watch it and you're like, that's some corny ass shit. I mean, it gets a lot of hate though, because Busta Rhymes is whooping Michael's ass.
Right. Talking shit to him.
It ain't like Busta Rhymes is a small dude though. I mean, he's a pretty big dude. But come on, it's Michael Myers. He got kung fu kicked out a window.
I mean, he could have gotten thrown around by Vern Troyer, you know. It happened to the other Mike Myers.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
That is a nice piece of perspective.
That just makes it all full circle. We're done. Oh, Chris, come on. I'm so done talking about resurrection.
Me too.
You'll be done talking about it when I move on to the next number, which is now number 7 for me. I think it's my turn. Yes.
Yeah.
This one might, I don't know. People might not like this one. I got George P. Wilbur from Halloween 4. I love the movie. It's one of my favorites in the franchise, for sure. It got only Chuck Norris can kick Michael's ass. That's probably true.
Yeah. Silent Rage.
I have to see that though. I only heard good things, and Lee talked about it and said it was awesome. I got to see it.
Yeah, what I heard is it's basically Chuck Norris versus Halloween, basically. So
then it's gonna be.
I think I saw it on cable a long time ago, but I can't remember for sure.
I have to check it out. Chuck Norris movies are usually pretty good, so it got to be good. But knowing me, a lot of people like it. That just means that I'll probably hate it because I'm always the opposite of everybody else. And no, I don't do it on purpose. It's just the way that it is. But George P. Wilbur, The Mask. I know a lot of people hate The Mask. I do not, which is why I have it up there on the shelf. It looks really good in person, so if anybody wants to buy it, I would, because it looks really good in person. It's probably the shoulder pads that freaking ruined that for me, to be honest. And he moves so stiff all the damn time. He's not like stealthy in any way. He's just kind of lumbering, and when he gets hit by the freaking truck and stands up, he just looks really super goofy.
Yeah, you can see with the shoulder pads trying to fucking readjust themselves onto his chest, like.
And when he's when he's walking on the roof, he's like stumbling around like an old man on the roof. I mean, that's what I look like on a roof because I'm afraid of heights. But Mike Myers shouldn't look like that at all. He should look confident. And at one point, it looks like he kind of slips, as he's walking down that hill. He might have, and they just didn't take it out or edit it, but it just throws it off for me. But like I said, the movie's amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. The kills are good. I love the characters in this movie. I just think Michael Myers could have been a touch better. I mean, if he might have, they'd had the original mask, it probably would have. I hear that a lot of times too. It would have bumped it up a lot more. Or if he kept the bandages on the whole time, that would have looked badass. But in the whenever he had the bandaged face, were his shoulder pads on at that point or not?
No,
because they were.
No, because he was played by Tom Morga during those scenes.
That's what I thought.
Morga didn't need it. Like you could even see it too in the figure a little bit. Like he looks a little thinner. Like, and he almost looks taller, but that might be just the camera trick when we first see him when he's stabbing the mechanic. Because obviously you're shooting from a low angle, it's gonna look fucking tall regardless. Yeah. But you could almost see a thinner figure on Tom Morga.
Oh, Frank, always busting the comedy. Shoulder pads came with my mom's sports jacket when she went to work. That is totally true. So Michael Myers was a woman of the 1980s with his awesome shoulder pads, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit!
I don't, man. Maybe I should get Frank Riker on the show, but that just might be jokes back and forth for freaking an hour, and then it won't have nothing to do with horror whatsoever.
You and Frank can talk about horror comedies.
I guess we could do that. It would be one fun-ass episode. But now we're going to... Oh, I think it's your turn with your number 7.
Number 7. For 7 on mine, I went with Don Shanks. And for a lot of the same reasons, he's the Mask for one. Of course, the Mask. Last time we're mentioning that. It's hot fucking garbage. He's got an intimidating posture for sure. I mean, he looks pretty fucking intimidating unless he's ducking under the fucking bar in the closet. But like he does have a few pretty cool moments. Like whenever he's driving the car and Tina's riding shotgun, like that was pretty intense, I thought. Just the whole 1 year thing, just living under the bridge and shit, that didn't make a whole lot of sense.
No.
Like that's something that could have just been better off unexplained, but I didn't write it, so I have no reason to complain. Don Shanks, I'd say, is like the beginning of the mediocre Myers. Like, I don't hate the way he did it, but it's nothing to write home about either.
All your points are valid, my friend. And we'll just move. Actually, we're going slow. Me and Jason did our top 10 Friday the 13th kills. We're done in like 30 minutes. And we're already at 30 minutes, and we're only at number 6. See, when it comes to Halloween talk, I could talk for a long time. When it comes to Friday the 13th talk, I like Friday the 13th, but I don't know it as in depth as Halloween. So obviously, I'm gonna fly right through those puppies. Wait, so it's your turn again, I think, right? Number 6.
Yes, number 6. For my number 6, I'm going Dick Warlock. One, he's just got a fucking awesome name. I just want to get that out of the way real fast. Like it sounds like a fucking heavy metal song from like 1983.
Dick Warlock.
But yeah, a lot of people complain about the way Dick Warlock moves, but like I think that it actually fits because you got to think one of his eyes is already fucked up because he got stabbed in the coat hanger or with a coat hanger. He took a fucking knitting needle to the neck, a knife to the fucking solar plexus, shot like 6 fucking times, falls off a balcony. Tell me you wouldn't be walking fucking weird looking if not at all. But like he's pretty serviceable, I think. There's not really much to complain about. Of course, I could complain about the mask looking weird, but it's common knowledge amongst Halloween fans that his face was shaped differently than Nick Castle, so naturally it's going to fit a little different. And like there's a lot I could say about Dick Warlock that's already been said a million times over.
Yeah.
But he's pretty badass as Myers with his Terminator walking, but like you can believe that he's genuinely pissed off and ready to just fucking finish his night and go home, start again, you know? Like that's kind of the feeling you get with him. It's like I'm just trying to finish my shift here.
Punch that clock, baby. Oh man. So I might as well just go ahead then. My number 6 was Dick Warlock. Bless you. My
that was a damn cough. Stupid cigarettes.
My number 6 was Dick Warlock as well, my friend. We agreed on one.
Awesome.
Yeah. I know everybody loves Halloween too. I know it's one of the top ones for everybody. I like it too, but I don't like it as much. And I think part of that reason, probably a little bit of it, is probably Michael Myers, because, like you said already, he walks so damn slow. I mean, anybody could outrun him if they wanted to. Instead,
oh yeah,
Laurie, jumps out windows and lays on the ground and does stupid ass shit, and then, loses her voice at the most inconvenient time
which was fucking hilarious, by the way.
And then 5 seconds later, we're gonna go ahead and get it back again. So,
like, they're inside screaming activated.
I can look past it, but I guess we all know the mask is yellow. It was under the bed. Blah 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 blah. It looks goofy because his face is different. I just don't like. I guess I don't. It got to be the slowness that does it for me. And I don't even kind of just walking in rooms randomly and like hang out there for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna walk across the hall and then hang out in this room for 5 minutes and hang in the baby room and check them out, see if they need some diaper changes and shit. And then
he does tend to meander in that one.
The movie that movie seems to drag. I don't even know if that's not even considered a slow burn. I don't know what the hell Halloween 2 is.
It's a slow death is what it is.
It's just so there's no action in that movie at all until the last freaking 10 minutes.
Like, honestly, I just prefer all the Loomis shit in Halloween 2. Like, that's where my money goes in that film. And of course, Bud.
Oh, everybody likes Bud. Amazing Grace, come sit on my face.
Don't make me cry. I need your pie.
Oh, a duet. First time ever. The hot tub scene is good, Destiny. I'm sure you could do better makeup effects, though. Shout out to Destiny with her awesome makeup skills.
She can do it.
Oh, I shouldn't have brought it up. Son of a bitch. Frank Riker in the hot tub. He loves the fucking hot tubs, my friend.
Yeah, I saw y'all talking something about a fucking hot tub the other day, and I'm like, I'm just gonna leave these two alone. I don't want to get involved in this. I'm not touching this thread with the 10-foot pole.
He loves some hot tubs, man. I don't like hot tubs. They're too hot for me, but they're cool, I guess.
Like the jets.
The jets feel good. I don't like. It's too hot, which is in the damn name, I guess. But I don't like it. So now that we got number 6 wrapped up, number 5. Number 5 for me is George P. Wilbur again. This time in Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. The mask is better. It's better. It looks more similar to a Michael Myers mask, at least. Kind of got that clay vibe going on with it, though. But it looks good. His coveralls kind of... Did he dye them like light denim or what? Because they look super light in that movie.
Yeah, they do. Because I always figured that the shits are like dark blue, but then you watch that, you're like, well, maybe it's like a blue-gray. In Halloween 4, they look green, so...
I know they do. I know they do change colors, but I don't know. I think, you know what? I'm gonna look that up right now. I might as well do that. Solve this right now. The color of Michael Myers' jumpsuit in Halloween 6. Let's see. Oh. Of course, that's not going to be something easy. Of course it can't be easy.
Oh, that's funny, Jason.
It's the fucking funniest, easiest thing to look up, and I can't even find it.
Jason says Bud had a son named Trent.
No. Don't you be talking about Friday the 13th of 2009. Is that where we're going?
Like that's funny, but that one kind of hurts a little bit. My goodness.
Is that where we're going?
I hope not.
Don't get me started on the reboot, because you know I love it. But that's a totally different franchise, so we're not going to go there. I mean, Trent wasn't like the best sex scene ever, but that's just my opinion. Oh, who we got? Crew member join. He loves H2 1981. It's okay. Ms. Carter saying rub-a-dub-dub in the hot tub.
Rub-a-dub-dub in the hot tub.
Getting crazy. Getting damn crazy.
Rub-dub-dub-dub. I don't know.
At least somebody likes the remake from 2009. Thanks, Brett. Because that is stupendous. And we're going to leave it at that. Nipples are stupendous. So what were we talking? I don't even know what I was talking about. Halloween 6.
Yeah, you were talking about George P. and H6.
I know he put on a little bit. He got a little bit hefty in this one. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, but you got to think the man's pushing 40, so like the character Michael anyway is pushing 40, so
yeah,
he's not going to be as lean as he used to be, you know.
He's eating all them dogs and shit. They might be high in fat.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. In all of Halloween 5, he was eating with the hermit. So never mind. He was probably eating like fried catfish dinners and whatever the hell else they eat at the hermit shack.
He probably ate the hermit after he killed him, though.
That's a good point. Oh my gosh. Miss Carter says we're going off the rails. And crew member says he just watched Jason Goes to Hell. Why would you want to do that?
Why wouldn't you want to do that?
No.
Why wouldn't you want to watch it?
Why would you want to watch that?
It's fucking amazing.
It's not even Jason. It's a turd.
It's because it's so different. The way they're able to pull off something different, I can appreciate that. Like, it's easily my favorite of the Kane Hodder era. Like, so like when I calculated that, I'm like, wow, out of all the Kane Hodder Jason movies, somehow Jason Goes to Hell is my favorite of that bunch.
No.
What the flying fuck is going on here?
We don't want to talk about that.
That's for another time.
We're done.
Another discussion elsewhere.
Keep going back to Jason. They're like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? Michael and Jason. And Frank Riker says R.I.P. to Tookie, who was the hermit's bird, and obviously Michael ate that bird.
Oh, he probably did. That son of a bitch.
He did some son of a bitch. What the hell am I trying to think of? Fuck. Damn it.
Well, fucking Hills Have Eyes.
No, he did some Ozzy Osbourne shit and ate that ripped the bat's head off. He ripped Tookie's head off and then freaking drank that blood right out of there.
Yeah, that works too. But see, that also happened in The Hills Have Eyes, though.
Yeah, it did.
I thought you were trying to keep it horror, so I'm like,
sorry.
Hills Have Eyes.
That is true. Oh, Hills Have Eyes. That throws me back to Derek Mears from 2009, the Friday the 13th reboot. Oh, it all comes back around.
Hell yeah!
Love me some Derek Mears.
Circle.
Yep, it's a circle. It's a circle, not a triangle.
Never ends.
All right. Okay, we're gonna
jump on track.
Okay, that's what happens on these things. We're done with George P. Wilbur talk for me. Go to your number 5.
My number 5, if I remember correctly, yes, is also George P. Wilbur, but from Halloween 4.
Okay.
And again, a lot of it has to do with the shoulder pads, and I think him trying too hard to emulate a mixture of what Castle and Warlock had done, because those were the only two bases to go off of at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like trying to mix the two, and it comes off as very awkward. The mask I can look past because logically the previous mask had gotten fucking burnt to fucking dead rubber, and it makes sense that they wouldn't have the same mask, same dollar ass mask on sale 10 years down the road, you know?
Yep.
But it was awfully convenient that he found one similar to it. But like the mask doesn't bother me for that reason. If you think about it that way, you can look past it. The blindness issue though is something I can't fucking avoid in those. The whole the whole any sequel up to Halloween Resurrection, basically, whether it's the Thorn trilogy or the H2O timeline.
Uh-huh.
The blindness is one thing that always bugs me, or the lack of mentioning of it. They could totally cut that out from. They could George Lucas that out of Halloween 2. It'll not change anything. Just have him get blown up.
Yeah, because they don't consider he got shot in the eyes, obviously. So.
Oh no! I mean, you see him fucking perfect eyeballs in his head in Halloween 5 when he cries.
Oh, he's crying.
And in fucking the majority of H2O, you see his eyeballs. You can almost see his eyes pretty clear in some shots in Resurrection. Fuck, I spoke about it again. But
come on.
But
Busta Rhymes.
But anyway, back to Wilbur in 4. Like, I like Wilbur in 4, but he's still kind of figuring his shit out. Kind of still a little wet behind the ears. But it's not too bad, not too great either still.
It's a good ass movie. I don't want that. All right. I'm not gonna hate on you for that because Halloween 4 is amazing. So I'll cut you some slack on. No more Busta Rhymes, Chris Snyder said.
I was nice to Halloween 4 though.
I know. I was too. Frank Riker, didn't you know Michael Myers' tears have the power to heal? That's amazing. So that's why he fixes himself. Oh my god. We're done. We're done. Thanks for coming tonight.
Has no meaning.
Thanks for coming tonight. Frank Riker shut this down, so
well.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm back.
Okay. Shit, that threw me off too. I was like, wait, are you serious or are you fucking around? I am so lost.
So we just turned this from my show into your show, and you can finish it. I'm gonna go to bed, and you do what you do. Oh man, shit. Miss Carter says, come on, Chris Snyder, get out of my way. Too hot for YouTube when these 5 streaming demons get together. I don't know how. I think YouTube might break because we're crazy.
Oh, we're gonna break the internet on the first, man.
We're crazy. We might only have.
I like to think we will.
We might only have 3 people watching, but we'll have fun.
They'll be the 3 best damn people in the world.
Yeah, it's my mom and whoever else shows up. That's cool. Psych, my mom don't watch this. Oh, what does that say? Oh, come on, Dan. Did you expect anything less from Venny? Dude, you weren't even here, Chris. You weren't even here earlier when Vanilla Ice was in the freaking chat. So
I'm surprised I'm not pulling that Axl Rose shit. Like, oh, you want to pretend to cancel the show? Well, fuck this.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Mic drop and start a riot.
I fucking closed it out. Oh, shit. All right. We're going to keep this train rolling on to number 4.
All right. Oh, shit. My turn.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Tyler Mane from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2007. Now, this one is easily a lot of it has to do with the brutality. You get a little bit of a psychological understanding of him with all the prequel shit with Dag Fark, Dag Fucknut,
Dag Fark,
whatever you want to call him.
Come on, man.
But no, I don't have a problem with Dag either. Honestly, I'm probably one of the few people who will actually defend his portrayal. But Tyler Mane, he just plays an interesting Michael. He's got motions that are kind of his own. He still pulls off some of the Castleisms, but he definitely throws his own shit in there. Yeah, it's a little weird that he's 6'10", 6'9". Yeah, Michael grew an extensive amount there.
Yeah.
They were feeding him some fucking steroid infused doggies there at the fucking sanitarium.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, the way he fucking kills again, his brutality is just fucking off the charts, and is most of the reason why he made it this high. He's the Michael who would definitely want to cause some of the most pain to you. I mean, and he was fucking Sabretooth also, for crying out loud, so.
Hell yeah, he was.
I mean, there's not really a whole lot I have to say about Tyler Mane, but I know he's definitely earns his spot in fourth place for me.
No doubt. I'm not going to argue. My number 4, I'm going to take some shit. I guarantee it. I got my boy Chris Duran from Halloween H2O. I don't care. I know you had him fucking last, but I don't care. I mean, besides, I'm not going to... I know the masks are terrible. I know. The CGI mask, I mean, my wife don't even watch these movies that much, and once I told her that was CGI, she thought that was the shittiest thing she ever seen. When I first saw this movie, obviously I was 10, so I wasn't paying attention to the mask really that much. I was like, oh, just whatever. I always noticed that it'd go from one scene with his hair standing up, and then the next scene, nice and slick back, like he's going to the school dance. But that freaking alien mask thing that they thought was a good idea, that's terrible and should never, ever exist. But I like the way Michael is in this movie. I mean, Lee always says he's like a cat. I don't understand. I might need to get a little more explanation out of him, because I don't really know what that means. I don't know why he thinks he moves like a cat, but maybe I'm just not seeing it. I like the way he moves. It's just the mask is the only shitty thing for me. When he walks past LL Cool J and he just looks at the camera behind him, I think that's badass. When he's freaking taunting him at the freaking security station, I think he looks pretty cool there too.
Oh yeah. When you don't see his face, or if they don't focus on the way he's walking, he's all right.
Like when a lot of people hate it. I don't really know why he did it, but I liked it when he did the one-arm pull down thing. I thought that was badass. It was stupid. It was stupid in Halloween Resurrection because it just looks super corny, and he already did it before, so it wasn't like it was something new. But when he did it in H2O, I enjoyed it. The only thing I really didn't enjoy was his infamous I'm drunk and I'm trying to sit up routine on the road, because he ate too much pizza and he couldn't sit upright. But I mean, we could probably put that on a loop, and I'll just keep watching him sit up over and over again, and put some kind of music into it.
That Benny Hill music.
He should have just rolled down that hill instead. He probably would have went really fast.
Oh, dude, that is perfect.
They were talking about this. I don't know, where the hell was it at? I think it was Wham. I think they were talking about like the fastest Michael Myers ever moved in a movie, and I think they said it was in Resurrection. Whenever he was flipping sides to escape the van, like whenever he turned over real quick and was up against that tree, I never really noticed how fast he moved from facing the van to hurry up and turn it around and not facing the van.
Right.
I have to go back and check it out, but
yeah, that sounds like something Mike and Jay would talk about.
They talk about all kinds of shit.
Oh, I love how they get off track though, man. My God.
That's they turn an hour and a half show into 2.5 hours by going off track. But that's why people love them, and they're freaking as popular as they freaking are.
Fucking A, dude.
But I
get that goddamn wham up in you. Oh, I'm not allowed to say that.
I thought we could swear on these things. I ain't making no money.
No, I just dropped their slogan.
I don't think that we're promoting. We're promoting.
True.
Not that they'll ever tune into any of us, but we can pretend they might. They never will. But it's probably more nostalgia for me putting this movie up that high. But I'm sticking to it, and I'm going with Chris Duran H2O number 4.
I got you.
I think. Yeah, I guess I'm up next. My H6 Mike. Yeah, Frank Riker says I don't know about that. H6 Michael speed walked in the tunnels chasing Tommy. He did walk pretty damn fast.
Yeah, you do see him almost like fucking running and double stepping there. Like, I think it's when he's coming out the one door and he turns that fucking corner. And, if I remember correctly, he like reaches and you see him like doing that.
Yep.
Jump like angry dad style. Like, wait, what'd you just say about this or that? It's like getting ready to do that fucking backhand and take off the belt, you know? Like, I gotta catch you first, though, you little shit.
But then in the same movie, we got Tommy trying to open up that damn door to get Kara out of that room, and then he's just like looks over at him and then freaking takes his damn old time sneaking over there like he's freaking creeping down the steps at his parents' house or something. If you would have walked a little faster there, you could have killed them both, and then that would have been the end of that right there. But he didn't feel like it. And you know, I got I don't know if I'm putting it out tomorrow or Friday. I watched Halloween 6 the producer's cut for the first time. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never seen the whole movie as a whole. So I got that coming out, and that might actually surprise people because they probably think I would hate it, but I guess you'll just have to watch it to see what I think about it. It's probably going to be the opposite. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to that.
Number 3 for me, I got Tyler Mane from Halloween 2007. I know that probably shocks a hell of a lot of people too because I don't really give those movies much credit at all. But how can you discredit how Michael Myers was in this movie? His mask was good. The coveralls were good. He actually got them from a legitimately big man. So it makes sense that he got a size that fits him because where the hell else is he going to find coveralls that big? And without going to the big and tall store.
Yeah, he'd look pretty goofy doing that.
He'd get some short ones. They'd be up to like his shins, like high waters and shit. But if he wore those today, I mean, kids would probably be like, yo, those are badass pants. Because I don't know, kids like them damn high waters these days.
I don't get it.
Not me, but other people might. But he's brutal. He stalks a little bit, not as much as he did in the other ones. That weird scene when Annie and them are walking down the street and he's just like kind of wandering on the other side of the road. That was kind of weird, but and then they asking him if he wants to get some pussy, which is kind of weird, but he might be thinking, yeah, we don't know. You don't know what he's thinking. He's what? How old is he in 2007? Is he the same? Is he?
I think he's 27 because I think when Dag plays him, he's a 10-year-old. In Smith's Grove, 16 to 17 years. So, yeah, like 26, 27.
So, nah, he can't even have them or he'd be a pedophile. So, he's already.
Like, Nick Castle would have, like, just edged out on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some states have laws where that's okay.
Nick would have been okay.
It's weird. It's weird and wrong, but, well, you know, you're not too far from them. Shit. I don't fucking get that either.
No. Oh, Chris Snyder, it's okay. Us RZ Halloween lovers will be fine without you. He called me a hater.
Oh.
I wasn't particularly hating. It's not my cup of tea.
Dude, I thought I was gonna rip Rob Zombie's Halloween a new ass, but I actually found myself enjoying it more than I have in a while on this last rewatch when I did the Halloween Wednesday last week for that. Like, 'cause I remember I'm usually going back and forth on that one, and luckily for Halloween 2007, it caught me at a favorable time this year. Lucky for it, anyway.
I used to like when that came out in 2007. I was there opening day. I got out of school. I went straight to the theater. When that freaking opening shot, whenever he's freaking bashing that kid's fucking head and back with the stick, I was cringing, man. I was creeped out. But as I watch it now, I'm just like, I skip literally the first 30, if not 45 minutes of that film. I skip and just get to the part that is the remake of Halloween.
I can sit through that whole thing. I kind of enjoy the white trash thing just a little bit. Yeah, that's again where you got to separate it from Halloween. But William Forsythe was just fucking entertaining. Bitch, I will crawl over there and I will skull fuck the shit out of you. I'm gonna fucking hobble over there and tap my face all over them flabby titties.
Michelle, my belle. Probably gonna cut his balls and dick off and call himself Michelle. Frank Riker says the best thing about RZ Halloween is that Zombie's wife shot herself. And then we had to see her bad acting in Halloween 2. She was fine. She was fine acting in Rob Zombie's Halloween. I didn't mind her on that.
Like she had definitely, I think, gave one of her most emotional performances in this one. A lot more grounded than we see her doing most of his work. She's just got a lot. She's got a lot of fucking great emotion that she lets off in that film, and like I don't have a problem with her in Halloween. Halloween 2,
yeah,
I could kind of take or leave that. It was just, honey, you remember your character died in the last film. I don't care, Rob.
Put me in.
You know what the contract says,
motherfucker. He hasn't made one movie, correct? Without her in it?
I don't think he has, no.
Then yeah.
Like there might have been some earlier music videos that he did before he started teaming up with her, and that's about it for shit that he's shot without her, I think.
I don't know. I'm not a huge Rob Zombie fan. Some Devil's Rejects I like a lot. Halloween is okay. Halloween 2 is growing on me. 31 I had high hopes for, but I hated it.
Yeah, I still need to get to watching that one for this month.
I won't go in. You've never seen it then?
No, sir.
Then I won't go into details then. You probably if I don't like it, then you probably will. So that's usually the way these things work. Frank, you got to knock it off, man. Seriously, she's walking around with a big packing horse. So what does that say about Rob? That he is not giving it to her the way that she wants it. So she gets a big old horse. You know, they should have made that horse, should have gave that horse like a unicorn horn or maybe some Pegasus wings or something. And then it would shit. I'm telling you.
That probably would have been a little more believable.
That shit would have been fire. It would have been flying around the room. I'm telling you. With the ghost mom on it.
Like it would have made more sense from Michael's fucking warped ass point of view and perception. Like,
oh damn it! Yeah, you're definitely gonna like 31 then. Destiny likes it. Chris Snyder likes it. Yep, you're gonna like it. And I'm not sure about Jason, but I don't think that would be Jason's cup of tea. I could be wrong, but I don't think that he will go liking that one.
My dad, every time I talk to my dad, whenever I do, he'll always find a way to tell me how I should watch 31. Like that's always one that he recommends. So Who knows? I might wind up liking it. I might be indifferent to it. I might hate the fucking thing. We'll see.
Maybe I gotta watch it again. I don't know. Because I got Miss Carter likes it too. Frank, knock the shit off, man. Michael riding a unicorn with no coveralls, just a mask. Instant classic. That would be... I'd pay for that. That'd be hilarious. If that was true, I want the painting on my wall. So I can look at that shit all day long.
It would be a majestic painting, but I would skip that movie.
No.
I'd skip the movie, but that would be a majestic fucking painting.
Oh my gosh. No coverall. What about...
Paint that shit on your ceiling?
While you're laying down?
Look at it every night before you go to bed, like...
question.
Michael's got me.
Is he going to be wearing underwear, though? That's what you got to ask yourself. I need to know, Frank. Is Michael wearing underwear?
We need answers.
And is he going to have his boots on? So
at least his socks.
No coveralls, socks,
and no
underwear on a unicorn. And now Miss Carter is trying to get the image out of her head. and I'm trying not to get it out of my head because it's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Frank, that's like the best thing I've ever seen. Now, I guess we should get back on track and get to, I don't even know whose turn it is. I think it's your turn. I think.
Yeah, because you just did your number 3, Tyler Mane. My number 3 might upset you a little bit, Matt.
I know where you're going.
James Jude Courtney. Now, mind you, number 3 out of 10 is pretty fucking good. I loved James Jude Courtney in Halloween 2018. I mean, because finally they have some correct attention to detail where you see he's got that fucking sad weeping eye where he got fucking stabbed with the coat hanger.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely was getting lessons from Nick Castle on how to move around there because we all know that Nick Castle had provided like a 5-second little cameo himself and probably hung around the set quite frequently. And I don't know, there's just something about James Jude Courtney that makes him definitely one of the best Myers we've had in quite a few years. Like he's got that brutality. I like that whenever the bus crashes and he gets back to Haddonfield, he's just knocking some motherfuckers dead just so he can kind of get those wheels turning again. Like, I haven't killed anybody in 40 years. I need to get my fix now, man. Like when he goes from house to house there in that long tracking shot.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking beautiful. And that he killed a fucking 12-year-old. Like that was some ballsy shit. Like I remember seeing that in the theater and I'm like, okay, this Michael is not fucking around, and like all my attention was like just on that screen. Like there was nobody in that theater in my mind. Like it was just me and that movie screen from that point. Like this Michael ain't fucking around, and if I blink for a second, I might miss something super important, you know? But yeah, whenever he walks by the crib there where the baby's crying, like I remember thinking he just might kill that little fucker right now.
What?
Like, and James Jude Courtney still has 2 movies to potentially go up on my list here.
Unless they fuck it up. He should.
He's got the potential.
I know he made that baby an orphan, even though that lady looked too old to be his mom. But maybe she was just like the grandma.
See, I thought she looked too young to be having those goddamn curlers in her hair. She didn't look too old.
I couldn't tell. It was probably the curlers that made her make me think she was old.
All right, because I know that was just supposed to be like a Mrs. Elrod fucking nod there. Just a nod to old Mrs. Elrod.
Making a sandwich. You want mayonnaise on your sandwich?
How about mustard?
He ain't listening. He's sleeping. Why is she making a sandwich? It's like 9 o'clock at night. Go to bed.
Yeah, you would have think they'd have been to bed like fucking hours ago.
Yep,
It's like
he's watching Night of the Living Dead.
public domain.
So maybe that just I probably won't like that movie then.
Oh,
That old
come
man
on. No,
that old man fell asleep.
Matt.
That old man fell asleep.
He's old.
I might fall asleep.
Dude, I'm already at that point where I sit down in certain chairs, I start falling asleep.
No,
You,
I don't do that. I don't fall asleep during movies. I know there's Night of the Living Dead, and then there's Night of the Living Dead the remake, correct? From like 1990.
yeah, 1990. I think it was 1990
I want
for
to
the
say I
remake.
think I've seen them both. I think I actually like them both, to be honest with you.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love Night of the Living Dead. It's oh my god. Like if you haven't watched it or you don't remember watching it, check it out again and let me know what you think about it cuz there's no way in hell one should not like Night of the Living Dead or not like it, whichever way makes more sense. It's a movie you should like.
That one I probably will like that one. I like Jason keeps saying that I don't like Psycho. I never said that. I didn't say I didn't like Psycho. I just said it was good. It's just not something I'm going to sit down and watch. Probably
Three out
more
of
than
five.
one time.
I mean, 3 out of 5 is 60%. That's not bad.
It's not terrible. I'm not going to sit there and give it the same as like I gave Halloween like a 4.5 out of 5. I know Psycho's probably in most people's eyes a 5 out of 5, but I can't give it the same score as Halloween in my opinion because I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy Halloween. So I'm not. That's the best thing though. I just some movies hit for me, some movies hit for you differently. So everybody's is going to be different for the most part.
Oh yeah.
And we don't hate each other. We just disagree, and then it is what it is.
Rick, get cartoonishly angry and move on.
Hell yeah.
Like if you need to get angry, you do it in a funny cartoon manner that is not genuinely hateful.
Yeah, just fucking flip you off and then fucking move on.
You gotta do that you gotta do the bird from Sleepaway Camp though, with that goofy ass face that the dude makes, that real low to the waist.
All right, let's go. What are we on? You're number 2.
Number 2. All right. Number 2, process of elimination. Nick Castle and George P. Wilbur from Halloween 6. Who is 1? Who is 2? Dum bum dum bum dum bum. I'm about to get a lot of hate from a lot of people.
No way.
Dude, yes. I wanted to put him at number 1, but Nick Castle is easily at number 2.
Oh.
And it'll all make sense when I talk about my number 1.
Oh.
Nick Castle, what is with no doubt the ultimate Michael Myers. I mean, he's the best on a technical level, but for me personally, he's number 2. And you got to think he was pioneering the Michael formula, just how you're supposed to walk and carry yourself and all that good jazz. He's definitely the best when it comes to stalking in a lot of ways, but he doesn't. Outside of Bob's kill, he doesn't deliver killing spectacle. Now, while Halloween 1 may be the best film in the franchise, it may have probably the best mask in the franchise, there's just a couple things about Nick Castle that just bring him back a little bit, and a few things that put George P. at number 1. But yeah, I dropped probably the biggest bomb, and I am waiting for the death threats.
Oh, it's okay. I see a lot of what the fucks and the usual. Oh, but Frank Riker said, "Did you ever notice that Mrs. Elrod was making a ham sandwich with a jar of peanut butter? Disgusting." I can't say that I did. I have.
Wow.
I did. I've never noticed that in my life. What? Wait, but I thought there was mayonnaise sitting on the counter.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Damn it, Frank.
No, I don't. I'm not ring. I got to check it out because I ain't ringing the bell. Okay, so now that you pissed them off, we
Yeah,
got for me.
I'm
We got
looking through here, and my goodness,
mayo and peanut butter.
we got all caps in here. This is scary shit.
Look what you did, and then I'm gonna reinforce it. I got Nick Castle and James Jude Courtney left. So for my number 2, I'm going Nick Castle as well. And I know I'm the 2018 fanboy. We get it. We get it. I'm 2018 everything. That's not true though, because I picked Lori from H2O over Lori from 18. So I can throw some great stuff to other movies.
Oh yeah.
Assholes. But Nick Castle for me, he was awesome. I don't really know what else there is to say. It was the first time it's ever been done. So honestly, this might sound terrible. He could have been really shitty, but we don't know because he was the first one to ever do it. So
exactly.
Now we oh, the chat is mad. What the fuck, Matt? And my brain hurts. Thanks, Matt. You guys are welcome. Jason in the building.
Thank you, Bratman. I have definitely earned the name Filthy after tonight.
So, man, we agreed on what? So we out of 10, we agreed on 2 exact. But this is like the one that shocks everybody and creates the unsubscribers. So, like you said, I'm not saying Nick Castle was bad. I love
by no means.
I love how 78. I do. He was good. He was stealthy when he needed to be stealthy. He was eerie and creepy. The mask, the coveralls, everything about him creepy as shit. I just think in my number 1, it was just that upgraded to the next level. That's it. If Nick Castle, we just needed maybe a little touch more violence, but I mean, I know it's 78, so it's obviously not going to be that crazy violent.
Right.
But I think that's just a little tiny bit that it needed. Maybe a higher body count, and maybe Nick Castle would have been number 1 for me.
Oh, but, yeah, like, objectively, I think we would both probably put Nick Castle at number 1 if that's healing any of the cuts tonight. But subjectively, I mean, we had to put him at 2 because we both have that one Myers we admire more.
Except for I'll probably get more hate for mine than you will for yours. But
we will see.
To soften it, I'll put a little bit of this on for you guys, and maybe it won't be so bad.
I got to explain why George P is my number 1 real fast before we soften everything out, though. I used closing words before I start my closing argument. But yeah, the reason why I mean, you're done explaining why.
Yeah.
Okay. But the reason why I put George P. Wait, no, hold on. Shit, you still got. Did you already talk about James Jude as your number 1?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it's your turn. No, it's your turn first.
All right. Number 1, it's that.
All off track.
Number 1, the new guy. The new guy from that film, with the same name as 2 other films, Halloween, even though when I talk about Halloween 2018, that's just, I call it Halloween 2018. I don't just say Halloween. I don't know anybody that says, yeah, Halloween. No, it's Halloween 2018. That's the fucking name of the movie. They should have just put the 2018 on the poster, and then that would have solved a lot of problems. But whatever. It's James Jude Courtney, number 1. After Kills and Ends, he's probably going to be number 1,000,000 forever. Fuck, whatever that means. He's going to be number 1. He's brutal as shit. He stalks. Maybe not. I don't know if he stalks at all. To be honest, not very much. He kills a 12-year-old for crying out loud. Who I would have killed too because he was like, I like dance class. It's super fun. And I don't want to be doing this with you right now, Dad. And his dad's like 70 years old. So, yeah, I don't understand that.
That's almost a family dynamic you would expect in a damn Rob Zombie film.
I know that dad was like 65 years old and that son was 12. So I don't understand that. And where were
The kid sounds more like the parent with his raspy smoker voice. But
he had a
Dad,
guy,
I'm gonna miss my dance class.
it's like, do you like
Oh,
dance?
you'll be okay, Poopy, or whatever the fuck your sad little name is.
Did he even have a name? I don't think he did.
He was calling him like some weird ass nickname. I think he was calling him Lumpy or something.
Maybe, yeah, that does sound kind of familiar. Oh, damn it. I
Like,
was wrong about Jason Nike. He likes 31. So, again, I'm the outcast. Whatever. And that's why I'm in the Stream Demons, because you got to have somebody who's weird. But he kills that kid, which is awesome because I didn't like him anyway. And then he kills Dr. Sartain, and everybody
did the movie
hates
a
him.
favor.
Everybody hates him. And he didn't have to kill Deputy Hawkins because Dr. Sartain did that, so I didn't have to hate Michael for that. And yeah, pretty much everybody Michael killed, I didn't really care. So I rooted for him in that way. And when he didn't have the mask off killing, I know that contradicts what I said from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I know. But I liked when he killed them too without the mask on for some reason. Probably because he had that weird eye. And you never really got a total view of his face.
Exactly.
And Frank says the kid should have came out of the car in his ballerina shoes on. That's that's gonna go along with the freaking unicorn. We get it. We get it.
God, the Halloween franchise remade by Frank Riker.
It's gonna be pretty damn good. So James Jude Courtney took everything that Nick Castle did and just turned it up a notch, but not in a redneck trashy way like in Rob Zombie's films. I'm sorry, Chris Snyder. Oh, Miss Carter thinks that 31 would be right up my alley. No, I didn't find myself enjoying it at all. Surprisingly. It maybe had to do with the little German midget. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason I didn't like it. That's offensive to me. And I am not going to stand for that. No, I'm kidding. I don't care. I just didn't like the movie. But yeah, James Jude Courtney's the man. He's number one. Kills and ends. He can only go up from there unless they totally fuck up his character, which I don't see happening. Better looking unmasked Michael, Tony Moran or Don Shanks? Don Shanks, I don't know. He had that like moisturized skin and shit under there.
And he had an eyeball when he's not supposed to. I know he has regenerative tears, Frank. But damn it.
Little person, Matt. I'm sorry. I'm offensive. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I won't be offensive anymore. We're done. Okay, on to your number one, who we already know, but spit why.
George P. motherfucking Wilbur in Halloween 6. My God. This is definitely the most brutal Michael we had up to that point in time. I'm sure some of you all know that Halloween 6 was the first one that I saw. So it has a very, very special place in my heart. Very, very huge load of nostalgia for that one. And that's pretty much the one Michael Myers that genuinely scared the fucking living shit out of me. Like, anytime I would have nightmares as a kid that would have Michael in them, it was going to be, without a doubt, without question, Halloween 6 Myers. And again, he looks fucking awesome. That mask is fucking just scary looking. It looks angry in some fucking lighting.
It does.
And like the way he moves, it's very menacing. And you get those nice fucking back shots over the shoulder when he's doing some little stalking, that POV shit. And like, again, the brutality, the fucking kills that he gives us in that film, fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful work.
The first three are freaking badass. The freaking head spike on the wall, the twisted neck the whole way around, and then the farming equipment, and then turn that bitch on.
Yes. The head explosion. Like even the fucking axe when
I like
she
that.
was fucking like Jinkies. I lost my glasses. I went out back when I should have gone out front. Shit.
Yeah,
But when she pulls back that fucking curtain though and sees him standing there, you got to imagine when you're like 3 or 4 watching that, you shit your pants and pee a little. And that's probably just exactly what I did when I first saw that.
I'm trying. Yeah, why didn't she go out the front door? Because the freaking little chain was locked on it?
Yeah, I think it was because it was like just locked a little bit. It's not
Oh,
like
okay.
it's not like you're locked in the goddamn Halloween 4 house. You're
Don't
not
take that
locked in Sheriff
extra
Meeker's
second.
house.
Don't take that extra second to freaking move that little thing. That's all Michael did, obviously. He said, "Damn, bitch, I'm gonna go out the front door."
She could have been locked in the Meeker house with that fucking double deadbolt.
Guess what? It's metal.
It's metal. Holy fuck, it's metal. What's that mean? What does that mean?
Brave. He had a good fight. He punched him, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think he did throw like 1 or 2 punches at him.
Oh, the leader's going to bed, my friend. You have a good night, Jake, man. I'll be going to bed soon too. I gotta work early as well. Not as early as you though.
Today was my Friday at work, so I've got to fucking grind out fucking the last 10 days. The last 10 days of the 31 days of October.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's he's inside. Jesus, where? In the school. Because they weren't right outside of the school or anything. Where is he? Inside. Where? The grocery store. Down the street.
He in my truck. I swear to God, that boy in my truck, I'm gonna pop him full of $1 shot.
Don't even get me started. How he hung on the bottom of that truck going down the highway 60 miles an hour, and then he just pulls himself up like, "How you doing? Come on, man."
If you want to talk about Halloween 4's logic issues, of course, the eyeball issue that goes on throughout half the fucking franchise. But 10 years in a coma. What's the first thing he does when he wakes up from a coma? You got to think. You're in a coma for 10 years. Fucking burn victim. A blind burn victim who has 6 bullet holes in his chest. Fucking probably breathing problems after being stabbed in the neck and fucking solar plexus. But anyway, the first thing he does, with no problem at all, like he's at fucking peak fitness, sticks his thumb through the dude's fucking head. Right through the forehead. I mean, he must have had a pretty good fucking medication when he was there in his coma.
He's not a human, so I guess he wouldn't be hungry because I'd be trying to find a local freaking buffet and going to get some food, but whatever.
I don't know. I'm sure Dr. Wynn was sneaking in there though and juicing him up with something.
Oh, freaking Brett. Come on. Oh, great. Of course, go Chiefs.
Go right, Broncos, Brett. We'll see you later, buddy.
Good night, Brett. You the man. I know we suck, but we're gonna root for him anyway. Oh shit!
What do you expect from Bronco fans? Shit.
Yeah, we got. We'll get good eventually, I guess. It'll take some time.
Oh, I'm saying with us both picking Castle at 2, though.
Oh, of course.
Like we got the weird opinions over here.
I guess Jason says Dan and I are definitely the old school horror lovers, but Dan likes old school horror movies too. I'm the one that don't, and that's why
I go hard with that fucking Universal horror when I can, dude. My goodness.
Damn, Frank, always with the facts. It takes 1,500 pounds of pressure to crush the human skull. Michael did that with a thumb. Damn, he's stronger than an alligator, man. Damn. He got alligator thumbs. All that pressure. Frank is like freaking human dictionary. He got the facts.
Oh yeah, dude. Like if he's not being funny, he's dropping fucking bombs of knowledge on you.
I mean, I'm I'm excited to have Frank Riker in the chat ever, because he's always on them big YouTube channels, and then he comes over to little channels, and that's awesome that he shows the support to us little guys and hangs out with us. I love it, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that shows up every time. I'll just always look at that and think, oh shit, it's gonna be 2 people. And nope, it's always more, and I love it. And it's a fun ass time. Dan was my first guest ever, and I was nervous coming on doing this, but then once it gets going, it just clicks and clicks and clicks.
And it don't stop coming, 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 and it don't stop coming. I could go all night. I'm just gonna stop there.
I can see that. It's only what, 8:42 in Denver, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's almost 11 here, so I can't be doing that shit all night. Some people got to go to bed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This was my longest stream I ever did. I usually cut that shit off after an hour.
Really?
Yeah, I don't go as long as Jason and C. Snyder and Lee and any of those boys. I'm the baby guy. I stay on for an hour.
Like when all the streams are fun though, like
it's
you
hard
don't really notice the fucking how long they are or not. Like something about the live stuff is y'all are giving me the bug for sure to start going live.
I know, you're gonna do it soon. Oh, this live is so cool.
Thank you, Mr. Vio.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was my little brother there. Fucking
showing some love.
Real quick. It was his birthday in 2009, right? The summer that Halloween 2 came out. We go to the movie theater and we're so dead set. We want to see Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. At the last second, though, he decides, no, let's go see The Final Destination. That fucking 3D one.
Ah.
And of course, being that it's his birthday, he gets the pick.
Yep.
Oh my god. That movie fucking irritated me. I had fun with it, but when we did rent Halloween 2, he fucking hated it. He will run to the ends of the earth to avoid watching that film. He watched it once and he fucking hates it. He's set on it. It sucks. I don't even think taking the white horse out will fix it for him. If you're still watching, Devin, let me know if you would watch it if they took out the white horse.
And put in a unicorn. Just saying. It's never going away. I think we should make an edit and just make it a unicorn instead. With wings. With Pegasus wings. And he says, fuck that movie. There we go. I'm not a huge fan. But that's okay. That is okay. Damn, that was a fun ass countdown right there, my friend.
Oh yeah. Like how we were able to rattle the cage a little bit for
make people very angry.
Everyone.
It was a good time. Definitely gonna have you on some more. Have to come up with some other lists that piss people off.
For sure, man.
Oh man, but it is about that time for me.
All right.
Time for this guy to go to bed because I'm old and I gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, I gotta get some food in me.
Yeah. Well, then you go eat, my friend. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you guys, and thank you, Matt, for bringing me on.
Not a problem, Filthy, my man. And hopefully I will see you guys next week. Have a good night.